There are some messages that you need to hear about your specific person on this day. I'm doing about 3 separate videos on messages from your specific person this week. So if you're seeing this one, then this message is probably for you, but please always use your intuition when it comes to these messages. If it's not for you and it's not resonating, then it's not for you. I've had a couple people comment like, who are you talking about? You know, if you're asking me who I'm talking about, then the message is clearly not for you. Okay, not to sound like a dick, but move on. Let's see what kind of messages we have about your specific person. I want you to think about someone. Let's go. Okay, you got this person thinking, and thinking. I'm seeing the King of Swords. I'm seeing the King of Swords when these cards are actually blank so I can use my intuition, right? The image that's popping up, the vision that's popping up in my head, what I'm channeling here is they have a King of Swords kind of personality, behaviors. King of Swords is very logical. King of Swords is they use their head more than their heart space, okay? And I'm sensing also like you made some moves recently that for a King of Swords kind of energy, they're like, okay, well, if that's what you want, then that's what I'll give you, right? But this King of Swords also has a very soft side, okay? They also have a soft side. And I'm sensing they've been thinking about you quite a lot because look, we've got these blank cards, okay? They're being as, you know, I think what's happening right now too, if this collective is separated from this individual in some way or form, they really got in their heads, okay? They're not in their heart space. They're not using their heart right now, okay? It's like you made a decision and they're kind of butthurt about it, okay? They're butthurt about it. But I'm hearing from Spirit that you made the necessary moves to just tell this person through the actions that whatever happened between you two was not right. We have to set some boundaries here. And for some of you, I think that maybe there's some cycles here I'm hearing, and you know, the things had to be done, okay? You guys were already very exhausted, burnt out. You didn't tell this person this though. So this collective did not communicate this. And so that left you in a kind of energy where you might have been a little, I don't want to say cold, but you might have been a little bit like real quick about the decisions that you made. And this King of Swords energy is like, what the heck just happened? Okay, but they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you. You know, every time I do readings, I see the word beautiful and beauty. So this individual literally knows that they fumbled you in some way or form because you're beautiful. And not just beautiful on the outside, okay? I know this collective is beautiful on the outside. We're talking about what's on the inside, okay? We're talking about the spiritual elements of you, okay? We're talking about like the things that are unseen. They tapped into that and they were like, this person's beautiful inside and out, okay? And now that you've, you know, kind of set those boundaries, okay? I'm sensing that it's funny because they're the King of Swords, right? They lack the courage to come back to you. They lack the courage to take the necessary steps to give you what you want and what you need and what you envision between you and this individual. So they lack the courage. And when I hear that as well, it's like they're kind of just sitting there thinking about you and not doing anything about it. All right, let's get you a couple more messages here. Spirit, fifth dimensional guides. What other messages does this collective need to hear when it comes to this individual? What messages can we get here? I am the messenger of love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And guys, you know, if you are proud of these boundaries you set and these decisions that you made recently, put it in the comments below. I've chosen myself 3 times. Okay. I've chosen myself because that's totally okay. All right. It's totally valid. And I think this person really understands that, okay? I think this person really understands that, especially because they're seeing things from a very logical standpoint right now. It's almost like they got really hurt by your moves, but they were necessary and they were not wrong, You're definitely right for doing this. But they got hurt, and so they kind of shut down their heart space, right? They shut down their heart space. Okay, I've realized so much since we parted ways. I want to come into alignment with you. Time spent with you was the happiest time of my life. I fell in love with you the moment we connected. I'm actually hearing the moment we reconnected. I feel like you two have been in each other's lives for a very long time. So I'm hearing reconnected and also hearing cycles here. Okay, there's definitely a theme going on this month for the collective over here with Dark Oracle. Okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely in separation in a lot of ways. Okay, I don't feel like this collective was together, right? I feel like you guys never had a label. Maybe you guys said friends with benefits, friends with a little more. And I think that's where you got exhausted and tired of that, because you knew at some point recently, the actions that you took, you knew you couldn't lie to yourself anymore. You couldn't suppress your feelings anymore. You just couldn't do that to yourself. There's something about this collective calling back their power. There's something about this collective right now at this moment where you want clarity, where you've stepped up and you're just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't lie to myself. I can't be dishonest with myself. I want more from this person. And if this person doesn't have the courage to make the moves to choose me, have the courage to treat me the way I deserve, then I'm out. You know, I'm out. That's kind of like the energy I'm sensing from this collective this month. But they've also realized a lot. Okay, I feel like you both are going through, you know, self-reflecting, gaining the clarity that you need, but I still feel misalignment. I feel like this collective knows what they want, and this individual is always like 10 steps behind. Okay, so that's really what I'm getting here. They're a little slower than you. I'm also hearing there's a lot of things this individual needs to take care of before they can find that courage, right? But again, I'm hearing from this collective, a lot of you are just kind of done waiting. I feel like a lot of you have been waiting for a long time, but you know what? They're having a lot of realizations during, you know, this time, this space that you two are having. And I'm almost hearing from spirit, you know, just surrender, just let it flow and see what happens, right? So, I mean, if you guys want them to continue realizing things, like claim this energy, put it in the comments below. Flow. I want to come back into alignment with you. You know, a lot of this thinking, a lot of this reflection has a lot to do with wanting to align with you. Like, they know what you want now. It's clear as day. They know what you want now. Okay, and they know that they are misaligned with you pretty bad. They are pretty misaligned with you. They understand that now. This period in your connection was meant to happen. It's a very important part in this connection, regardless of where it goes, because you laid down like what you want from this person, what you need. And again, if you can't meet that, then I'm out. Okay, and they needed to hear this. They needed to understand where your headspace was at, because this collective was real quiet for a long time. And again, the only thing I sense is that you guys should have spoken up about this a long time ago, because this individual's like, what the heck just happened? Then we've got time spent with you. You know, time spent with you was some of the happiest time of my life. So my camera shut off and turned off when I was talking about half-truths about this one. So based on that, I'm getting clues that this individual was hiding stuff from you. They were hiding stuff from you, and half-truths, okay? So I don't know why I'm hearing half-truths. Take that as it resonates. But yeah, my camera completely shut down. It's like almost like they didn't want this message to come out, you know, in the open. Okay, so just know that. Okay, then we've got, I fell in love with you the moment, you know, we reconnected. You know, I see the word connected here. So I know you two are deeply connected, but I'm also hearing y'all reconnected recently. You know, it's been, you know, I don't know, 6-12 months, right? And in these like 6-12 months, I feel like they realized that they were in love with you. They realize they were in love with you. But they just don't have that courage. Like, they don't have the courage right now. Okay, so that's clearly coming through energetically from them. I think that if they come through to try to talk to you about the situation, they're still going to give you half truths. And so this collective needs to be careful. Be very careful when it comes to this individual, and not careful in a sense like I don't sense that coming in to hurt you or anything like that, but I'm also not hearing that they're going to be, they're still going to struggle to be honest with you or struggle to tell you what's really going on within them, right? Like, you're here getting a reading because you never got that clarity, right? So yeah, that's clearly coming through for this collective. All right, so that was your reading for today. If it resonated with you, then please make sure you follow me, because I'm pretty sure you're part of the Dark Oracle Community Collective. And don't forget to check out my website, imdarkoracle.com, for personal readings and my free soul connection quiz. Okay, it's completely free. It's on my website. And yep, I'll see you around.